What's up, everybody? You can't get enough USDGC, so you tune back here into SpinTV. Jamie Thomas on the mic here, joined by the man himself, Ian Anderson of Central Coast Disc Golf. How are you, buddy?
Always happy to be here with you, my friend.
And I am happy because we have bonus chase card coverage from this weekend. We weren't planning on it, but we happened to have some free time, and we said we'd help out the tournament coverage team. So we're checking out these four: Gregg Barsby, Max Nichols, Zackeriath Johnson, and Paul Mcbeth. Big names on the card.
Should be a fun watch, my friend.
Yeah, and we're rolling right into hole one. Looking a little bit different than in years past. Move the pin up the hill, elevate it a little bit. Not such an easy deuce like it has been in previous years.
Yeah, people have been taking that forehand line this year, which is really interesting.
And we have a lot of guys on this card. It's that counterclockwise spin, either the righty forehand or the lefty backhand.
Mm-hmm. Looks like that's Barsby on the tee.
Yeah, exactly what you're talking about right there. Just a little soft forehand skip.
Yep.
A drizzly morning.
Got our lefty on the card. Always fun to watch, Max Nichols.
Yeah, you know all about Max Nichols, SoCal boy.
Yeah, he is. He lives about 20 minutes from where I do. And that was beautiful, Jamie.
Let everybody know, what's the strength of Max's game?
Gosh, I mean, he's got good distance, great spin putt. Yeah, it's always fun to watch a lefty. He was throwing his Firebird there. That was Zackeriath running in a little bit of trouble there. Looks like Paul is going with the C-Line FD3.
And just unfortunate kick there. Got a little high. That the fake rock there in the middle creates a nice little window. It's a little bit of movie magic.
Funny. Is that a utility box or something?
I think so.
Yeah. Solid up shot from Zach right there.
Yeah, there's that forehand. He's got great distance on his forehand. Good accuracy, too.
Yeah. Paul's second shot. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yep, not at all. Here's Barsby looking for the bird.
Yeah, just a little off the cage there.
Yeah. Some good conditions out there, Jamie.
Yeah, hey, compared to last year with the rain canceled round, I think everybody was ready to play the final round this year.
I bet. Paul cleans up a par after Barsby does the same. Max, a little drop-in birdie right here.
Drop-in birdie, taking a stroke on the card right there after he qualified to get into this event on Monday. So,
oh, wow.
He came out not knowing if he was going to play, managed to get one of the top 5 spots, and making the most of it.
Yeah, well done, Max. There he is. Ty and Gregg for the chase card lead. Looks like Zackeriath and Paul are 2 back.
Yeah.
Jamie, we're hole 2. Where are we going?
Hole 2. This has a nice new feature on there. Some people are not a huge fan of it. These, I've heard them called the mozzarella sticks. I've heard them called a whole lot of different things, but check out these barriers on hole 2. It was the easiest scoring par 4, according to Harold Duvall, so they wanted to kind of replace one of the obstacles on that right side, which was the overhanging limbs. So.
Oh, okay. Looks like Max is going to go turn off the box here. Wow.
A little pitch shot there.
Yeah.
That one was hard to see.
It was Gregg Barsby throwing the roller. Love the roller on this hole. I've seen Eagle put some crazy ones down.
Yeah, it's the aggressive play, and it wasn't always there. It's sort of in the modern era of the USDGC, the way the gaps have opened up has really allowed players to attack that fairway.
Huh. This is Zach going with the air shot.
Out into the sweet spot.
Yep, that'll work. That looks like Paul is going Metal Flake T-Bird 3. A little low, Jamie.
A little short. Yeah, Paul told UC the night before he was going for 16. So
Yeah.
he knew he had nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You know, he's won every title you can win in disc golf, basically. So second place means nothing. Go for first or go home.
Yep. And he put his other Metal Flake T-Bird 3 pretty close to the basket, just a little bit long. Looks like Max is going T-Bird for his upshot. Woo.
Very nice.
Yep. Getting flirty with that OB, but stays in bounds. Zackeriath going to bust out that trusty forehand of his.
Looks like he's going to take over the parking lot here.
Oh. Oh, that needs to hook up, Jamie.
Little wide.
Oh.
And red car got tagged.
Whoops. Hopefully he can recover. Barsby.
Beautiful forehand there.
Yeah, as always from that guy. Such a solid game. We got Zackeriath throwing 4.
And, you know, these two guys, both Zackeriath and Barsby, are very confident in their forehands. You could see that early in this round.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, kind of a go-to for Barsby when available. Ooh, Paul makes a nice putt, but Max does not, unfortunately.
Yeah, just the little things. I don't know if you can see on the camera how much it's raining. It wasn't raining hard. You know, it wasn't big, thick droplets or anything, but it was enough to like consistently wet the disc after you would dry it off and take it out of your pocket. So,
yep,
just one of those rounds.
That's about all it takes to make it just a little bit different and a little bit weird. Barsby with a nice birdie as well there, keeping up with Paul. Or I say Paul's keeping up with Gregg as it is, with that 19 down on the chase card lead. And we're going to be on to hole 3, Jamie.
One of the most fun tee shots right off the bat. Just a little downhill, enough to make you think about it, and enough to really punish you if you don't get the height and angle right on this shot. Mm-hmm. And hazard out to the left. So, you know, not only are you taking that penalty stroke, but if you leave it way left, you're putting back slightly downhill.
Yeah, and if you turn it over too much to the right, you're in some serious rough trouble over there as well. Gregg going to that trusty forehand.
It's dialed.
Good Lord.
He wants it. He wants this tournament so badly. It shows in his play this weekend.
Paul with the McPro Rock 3. And Gregg's got the game for it. He's got the forehand this course kind of demands and the putting skills. He can put it together for sure.
He absolutely can. If there's any knock on his game, it's that coming down the stretch is when he falters. So, you know, we'll see because he started off really strong.
Yep. Max swinging out the T-Bird. Oh.
Just a little dead in the grass there.
Yeah. Zackeriath, looks like he's throwing a mid here. Oh, my goodness.
I cranked that one over a little bit, and he's going to need some help.
Did it?
Ooh, I don't believe so. It was close, but...
Yeah, no dice. So this is going to be Max going to try and save his par.
There it is.
What a putt.
Flirted with the weak side of that basket, but it stuck this time.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to seeing from that guy. Ooh.
2 good putts.
Yeah. And Paul from the woods.
And you don't expect this to go in, but if there's anybody that might give it a run here.
Oh, yeah. He's a great awkward putter.
Good body control.
Mm-hmm. Not right there, though. Gonna have to settle for the par, and Gregg he's birdieing.
Yeah, I think, Paul's one of the people that takes the fitness regimen so seriously in this sport. And I think it's in those moments where it shows, where he's just barely missing no matter kind of how he has to contort his body to address his lie.
No, absolutely. Hole 4 is up next. Tell us about it, Jamie.
Hole 4, U-turn hole. And every year I say it, and we missed him this year. Mr. Rock Searle is one of the famous volunteers. There are many of them, and he's one. If you birdie this hole, you would get your picture taken with him, and he always posted on Facebook. But
that's so awesome.
They took the left side hazard out, so there's a safe play way out left if the players need it.
Oh, interesting. Gregg going forehand off the tee.
No safe play there. That was an aggressive up the middle gap.
Yeah, perfect shot. Paul going back to that metal flake T-Bird 3.
And he got the height right on it that time.
Yeah, he did.
So that's a really good position. He is basically taking the Mando out of play with that drive.
Well done. Pretty good hole for the lefty here. Max. He's going boss off the tee.
Yeah, a little wide on the hyzer again, but, you know, it's fine.
And Zackeriath taking the Barsby line.
Yeah, that's some precision forehand right there from both of those guys. That's not a huge gap.
Nope. Precision and power, too. Those guys both bomb those forehands. Max Nichols' second shot. It's coming up short, Jamie.
Yeah, he's going to have to going to play for a par after that, but it's not the worst that could happen here.
Cool. Paul, another awkward stance for his second shot.
Whew.
Wow.
And that's so pure. Again, we're talking about it. Body control and just core strength to get that forehand that far from a split.
Great. Yeah, fantastic out. Oh, Barsby hit a tree on his upshot. That looks nasty back there, Jamie.
Yeah, and that's really the first shot we've seen him off today. He's been pretty pinpoint up until that.
True. Zach, after that monster forehand, just posterize that hole.
Forehand clinic.
Yep.
Take notes, everybody.
Yep. Max on the third. Gonna have to settle for the par. Should have no worries there. Barsby's got a fun look here, Jamie.
There's a little window. There's a little ventilation shaft there.
Oh, man. Forehand putts, just so touchy. McBeast from just outside the circle.
Pure.
Just dead center.
Padding those outside the circle stats.
Mm-hmm. Leave it just a couple feet outside and then make it.
Sure. I mean, downhill, it plays like a 25-footer, so
there you go.
Just drop it in.
It's like Gregg coming back for the par. Tosses it in there. Max, see just outside the bullseye there?
Just outside. That's 100% right. The blue, I don't know what you call those things, whiskers that are in the ground.
Yeah.
They mark the bullseye, and I think the other color was white, marks the circle.
Okay. Cool. Got a pretty compact card here with Gregg just 2 strokes out.
Hole 5. Oh, this hole is so much fun to play. Maybe the signature hole on the front 9. One of the top 3 signature holes on the course. Over 1,000 feet. And you have to throw 2 legitimately great drives if you want to be in contention for an eagle. You pretty much have to decide right off the tee here where you're going to position yourself.
Yeah, that last shot over the water is always really fun to watch. Always pretty entertaining. Paul with the McPro Destroyer, as he calls it, which is really a Star Destroyer.
And that's probably a birdie play. He's a little bit high up the hill. Zackeriath is kind of headed that same way.
Yeah, he turned that one over a little too much. Still in bounds, though, right?
Still in bounds. It's a wide fairway up top there.
Ooh, good drive from Gregg right here, Jamie.
Yeah, this is going to give him a much more attackable position because you really want to be throwing parallel to the water, not slightly angled at it.
Sure. Max with the turn. Oh, stay out of the water. So,
he did get the mark. It flew over. The spotter marked it. But I think he was trying one of those late turning drives and just kind of ripped on it a little too early.
Yep, there was the boss, which is his 3rd stroke. Zackeriath, second shot, going to lay it for the across the water shot. Oh, sit down. Oh, my gosh.
And, I mean, he's right close to the water, so he'd probably like to be about 30, 40 feet up the fairway more, but in terms of shortest distance between 2 points, you can't do too much better than that.
Nope. That was Paul with a Innova second shot right there. Just placement.
Yeah, and again, rain is a factor here because you really have to rip 2 big drives. As you can see, both Zackeriath and Gregg are challenging the one tree in the fairway.
Yep.
As he said right there.
We're looking at Max's 4th shot. This one with a T-bird. Still playing smart.
Playing smart.
Not ready to go over the water.
Full commit on that one.
Love it.
You got it.
Yeah.
If
you're over the water after your 3rd, you're happy.
Yeah, about a 45-footer left for birdie.
Yeah.
And Paul is way back. This is a big shot if he's going for it.
Yeah, he's throwing that metal flick T-bird 3 again, and he's running the green, Jamie.
And that's pretty stupid that he could throw a T-bird that far. From that tree that Gregg and Zackeriath hit, I believe, to the pin is 460. So
gross.
You're looking at, Gregg's still throwing over 400, and he's right by the water.
Yeah. Oh, this looks aggressive.
And that is pure in its aggressiveness.
Gregg Barsby doing work right there.
Just a little fired up after hitting that tree, I think.
I think so. Max with his 5th shot here with the destroyer.
Great shot there, and he didn't have a whole lot of room to leave that lower. He would have bounced off the bank.
Very true. Zackeriath looking for the birdie. Oh.
These guys are hunting some big putts already this round.
They are. McBeast expect this one to go in. Oh, weird.
Just a little short.
Yep. Blame it on the weather. Max is trying end the suffering on this hole, which he does nicely.
Yeah, a bogey's not the worst thing. If it were sunny, then that's the funny thing about this hole. In great conditions, a bogey is not good. In these conditions, it's acceptable.
Yeah, you're not losing that many strokes to that many folks.
But
there's Gregg. Losing a stroke to Gregg, though.
Lose a stroke to Gregg, and if I remember correctly, losing a stroke to Sexton. Sexton started out pretty hot. Shameless plug for the lead card coverage. Check it out as well.
Oh, absolutely. There's Gregg opening up 3 strokes on the card. We are on to hole 6, Jamie.
Hole 6, the beach. The hole that Ken Climo would feast on back in the day at USDGC. So they keep moving those OB ropes in closer and closer. So if you're going to play that kind of skip shot and try to sit it soft there on the edge of the sand, which is about, 20, 22 feet, you really got to make sure you're dialed on that distance. Can't be long.
I like this hole. It's really unique and just kind of different with that sand green. It's just kind of cool.
Definitely. And that first tree has grown up over the years, so that spike hyzer is not as much in play. But Gregg doesn't need a spike hyzer.
He doesn't. Got a beautiful skip shot, and he's on the beach. Looks like Paul is going metal flake T-bird 3. Looks like his more stable one.
Yeah, and he just didn't throw that, it looked like.
Weird.
He played the right line, just needed to be 30 feet longer.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, this is that spike hyzer you're talking about, Jamie.
Yeah, it's really hard to get all the way to the beach with that shot.
Yeah.
But, it's not terrible to take a par here.
No, and it seems like that would keep you out of the OB as well.
Definitely.
Those trees would probably stop you if you're coming in. Oh, Max, that looks so good.
It looked good. It's just another thing. This hole's a little longer than it feels. Ooh.
Nasty.
That's a dagger right there. First spin back of the round. This guy can putt.
Sure enough. Max also from the drop zone.
2 for 2.
Let's do it, Innova gang. Oh.
And that's so scary. Look at this. The water is, I think I walked it off. It's 12 feet behind the basket.
Really? Wow.
So when you're running that death putt, you have no room for error.
Not so much. Thankfully, it's probably not going to roll, but it could definitely bounce. There's Zackeriath clean up the par. Max will clean up the bogey after Barsby had a really nice 2, Jamie.
Yeah, Barsby 4 through 6. got to be happy with how he's playing right now. Max just struggling a little bit on the putting green. He's not off by much.
No, he isn't. Yeah, he's scaring it every time. No doubt. Oh, this hole, Jamie.
Hole 7. The lefty's loving it this week. Austin Turner's ace. I don't know if you got to see that one.
I did, off the pole, right?
Off of the right side of the bamboo into the basket. I don't think you could repeat that if you tried, but
no.
Simple. Throw it straight, make the gap, make the putt.
Yep. So it used to be kind of a corral, right? And they changed it to go with the triple mando instead.
Slowly over the years, the amount of fencing was built up, and then they made it the mando, the gate as they call it.
Barsby with another tasty forehand,
putting it right in there.
Paul Mcbeth rock 3 wants it to get up.
I've noticed Paul's throwing more mid ranges. I feel like this would be a Nova hole all day for Paul.
Yeah,
But he likes that Mcbeth rock 3.
Yeah, he's got that one pretty dialed. Zackeriath is missing the mando there.
Yeah, he knew it out of his hand. This is a hole where you have to commit to the shot 100%.
It's a knee knocker for sure off the tee. Max's T-bird did not quite get in through the gap.
So Zackeriath going to the drop zone. Whew.
Oh my goodness.
He's trying so hard, and he's almost putting together this round,
He is.
Max has got a stretch on this one.
He does.
He's not a tall guy, so this is a big stretch for Max.
Yeah. He is not a big germ.
No. Good run.
Yep. He will take the par. Paul looking to not take a par.
Ooh. Just 2 birdie putts in the first 7 holes. Just a little short.
I know. Unexpected. Barsby, after going a little bit long right, coming back for his 2.
Barsby just having fun out there. That's what you love about the guy. On and off the course, he's just having fun playing disc golf.
He's 100% fun all the time. I swear he runs stuff he wouldn't always run when he's being filmed too, just to make some highlights for you.
Oh yeah,
he is all about it.
He's got that showman factor in there.
He does. I remember I filmed him with Dela one time. He had like this 50-foot death putt. I'm like, oh, he's not gonna run it. He ran it, missed it, but then he made the 50-foot comebacker. So
that's a quintessential Barsby story right there. I believe it.
Yeah.
I would never question you on that.
Hole 8.
700 feet, just under. Check out this pin back here for everybody that's familiar with this hole. They pushed it even further back, tucked it around the corner a little more.
Wow.
So there's a few more trees in the way, and, just probably 25, 30 feet longer. It's tough to get back there.
Oh, it really is. Barsby with a pretty good forehand off the tee, almost stayed clean the entire time. Paul going T-bird. The metal flake variety. That looks perfect, Jamie.
Oh, he's hit the sweet spot dead on.
Wow. Max also opting for a T-bird.
Just a little skip. Yep. And when they pushed that pin back around the corner, they took all the right side OB out. So
they did?
Yeah, you have more room to attack it, but most of the players are still kind of taking that left to right shape of the shot. Unless you can throw a T-bird like Mcbeth.
Yeah. Barsby's second shot. Gosh, people always came up short before they moved the pin, Jamie. Like, this is a tough one.
It is. I think a lot of people who prefer the natural style of OBs and obstacles, this is probably an improvement. I don't know that the scoring changing is that much, removing the OB and pushing it back, but it plays more naturally.
Sure. Max is going with looks like a Champ Boss for a second shot. Great hole for the lefty here.
Yeah, you just have a little more room to operate on that second shot, and he's found the one tree in his way.
Hopefully he can straddle on that one. Paul's second shot is with a Pro Destroyer, which is one of his AVR stamped Star Destroyers.
Yeah, and this is an interesting line here by Barsby.
Huh. Okay.
He was pretty far up that hill. I mean, it was a tough spot.
Paul for bird. Gonna have to settle for par. Gosh, this hole had to have played over during the tournament, Jamie.
Ooh, not for this guy.
Oh my goodness. Huge putt by Zackeriath.
That a way to kickstart your round right there. Let's spin that back one time.
Man, he's been so close on a bunch of long ones and finally just buried it.
Oh, that was pure. Nice shot, Peter. Peter Mares on the glam cam, everybody.
Love it. You and Cory on the AB cam?
Yeah, I haven't been a catch cam guy in a long time, but had fun getting out there and doing it again.
Awesome. See if Barsby can salvage the par. Jamie.
Whew. Fearless.
Barsby is on right now.
He is. I mean, he slipped up on the moving day round, but he was right up there for the first 2 days. And just talking to him, he wants this tournament so badly that he's playing like it. It's all systems go, trying to find that other gear that it takes to win this event. All right, one more to go on this front nine. Now, we just talked about a par 4 that had been stretched back and made harder. This is a par 4 called Risk Reward because the eagle opportunity is there.
If you could throw 500 feet.
If you could throw 500 feet, just a small asterisk there. But
Yeah.
elevated pin, you could see, I think the safe zone is like 440 to clear the OB. So, and there's 2 bailout zones, which it looks like Zackeriath is going for the longer one. He's trying to get outside right and just doesn't quite get there.
OB. Wow.
OB. You either have to play what Barsby's doing here, which is a nice little chip shot, and then attack, or you have to go long right and try to hit the stadium wall around the corner. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. It looks like Paul has one of his metal flake timbered 3s in his hands.
Or you can just go for it.
He did not let up on this one, Jamie.
No, that's textbook. Rewind, repeat, do it again.
Wow. Max Nichols going destroyer off the tee. Playing the Barsby way.
Yeah, the only tricky thing is you're running up the side of a hill. But if you're good enough, then you just do that, and it's fine.
There you go. If you got Barsby's forehand, anything is possible, Jamie.
Anything. Or a lefty.
Fun fact about Max, he throws a right-hand forehand and left-hand backhand.
Spoiler alert, you might see one on the back nine.
Oh, really? Interesting.
You might see one on the back nine. I won't say when.
Oh, fun.
But how about Zackeriath going through the support? They moved that drop zone really close to that stadium support there, and he just threw through it.
That's the advanced route, Jamie.
Yeah. The show-off route.
Yeah, that too. Cleans up a 4 pretty nicely after going OB on the drive.
Solid.
No shame in that. Yeah. Barsby, he's going to drop in this birdie. Or drop up. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah. Winthrop Basket. Big shout out to Winthrop University for letting this tournament take place every year.
Yeah. And that's an eagle, Jamie.
That's an eagle, and if you go back and look at the stats, he has been all over this hole all weekend, so no surprise there.
Yeah, did you see that UltiWorld article about, it was like 9, 10, and 11, Paul played it 18 down over the tournament?
That's so impressive. I mean,
yeah.
And it sets up that way. It means he's strategizing the right way for the course, but to execute it is just another level.
Yeah, I guess the next best was 10 down over those sequences.
Yeah, and so let's check out some metrics from the front nine here. Some of the bullseye hits, we see Barsby really accurate off the tee. Again, with the green hits reflecting that, some of the struggles the other guys are having. Inside the circle putting's pretty high, 100% for half the card, and padding some outside the circle putts as well. Not too bad. Barsby staying penalty free as well on this course, which is crucial to scoring well. And that's 9 holes down. Ian, we got to get you out to this tournament one of these days.
We need to make that happen 100%.
All right, let's send us some comments about it. Tell us we need to get Ian out on the crew. We'll make that happen. Stay with us, everybody. We got the back nine coming up in just a minute.